What is going on, Summoners? It's really great to see you guys again and welcome back to our channel. My name is Nathan Ng and I'll be the host for this video. In it, we'll provide you guys a preview of the upcoming changes for patch 12.8. So far, we expect to see a variety of champion balance adjustments. Make sure to watch the video through for a list of upcoming buffs, nerfs, and adjustments. Hit the sub button so you don't miss out on content like this, and let's get the video started. To begin the video, let's run through the champion nerfs. This list is much shorter than the buff list, so don't feel that you should be disappointed just yet. 4 champions up for nerfs next patch are Pyke, Soraka, Jinx, and Xayah. At the moment, Pyke is still performing exceptionally well in the mid lane. As a support, he's pretty close to 50% win rate in high elo. We can only hope for the best, but ideally the upcoming nerfs will have a noticeable effect on his presence in solo lanes. That said, the bottom lane is likely going to see some changes in the meta next patch since all the nerfs hit champions there. Soraka currently maintains a solid 53.5% win rate in high elo. She's certainly one of the most valuable enchanters to have on your team. Her ultimate cleanses you of grievous wounds, and then she proceeds to act like an impressive emergency medic for her teammates. Riot has been trying to push for a more aggressive and proactive bot lane meta with the recent champion balance, so it's no surprise that some Soraka nerfs are coming up. We'll have to see what nerfs actually hit her, but my best guess is that she'll have her base defensive stats hit to create larger windows of vulnerability. Finally, Jinx and Xayah are the 2 marksmen receiving some nerfs. Currently, Jinx is the most popular bot laner in high elo, with Xayah following not too far behind. At the moment, they deal insane damage, and while Jinx does take some time to ramp up, she goes crazy anytime she even picks up a single kill during the laning phase. My only concern with these nerfs is that Lucian might become far too dominant of a pick. It's great that he's seeing some play, but if he ends up too strong, he's a character that could single-handedly push bot laners out of the meta. I anticipate the metagame to become even more aggressive than before. If playing aggressively or dealing with enemies who always want to fight is a struggle for you, definitely check us out on our website ProGuides.com and contact one of our coaches. They'd love to help you improve and build a game around aggressive playstyles. We've covered the nerfs, so let's move on to the champion buffs next. Now, let's talk about the list of champion buffs. Mordekaiser, Aatrox, Vladimir, Poppy, Sejuani, Fiddlesticks, Zoe, Kassadin, Vel'Koz, Xerath, Sylas, Ezreal, Tristana, Jhin, Bard, and Seraphine are receiving buffs. That's a big list, and the tier lists for each role are going to be bound to be changing next patch. In the top lane, Mordekaiser, Aatrox, and Poppy are all up for some buffs. We might even see Sylas or Vladimir get some play here. However, with these juggernauts and even a tank receiving buffs, they're bound to see much more play than before. And in turn, their counter picks will also hold more value. There are a couple of jungle buffs for less popular champions like Sejuani and Fiddlesticks, but what I'm most interested in are the mid and bottom lane buffs. With Zoe, Vel'Koz, and Xerath all scheduled for one, we're gonna have to deal with a lot more poke damage soon. Depending on how big these buffs are, grouping up and slowly sieging down turrets might become a stronger strategy than before. Assassins have been dominant picks for practically the entire season, but following these buffs, their presence will be crucial. To ensure that poke champions will consistently carry games, aggressive assassins are necessary to apply pressure. At the very least, they won't be able to pick up farm for free. Alongside those bottom lane nerfs, there are buffs for Ezreal, Tristana, Jhin, Bard, and Seraphine. The marksman meta is something our analysts will keep an eye on moving forward. With 6 marksmen receiving changes next patch, we anticipate a ton of tier list movement. I did say 6, but we have 1 final marksman receiving an adjustment. AP Xayah is up for some rebalancing. Rather than a straight buff or a nerf, she'll have her power shifted around. It's hard to predict what that will be, but make sure you keep an eye on our channel. We'll make sure to provide you guys with a full list of details of the changes as soon as we hear about them. That being said, the final champion adjustment is one that we have more information about. Riot has been working hard to ship some changes for Swain. He's had his problems. The biggest problem being that it's hard for him to live his battle mage fantasy in his current state. However, Swain is up for a plethora of changes, including adjustments to all of his abilities. The biggest change of his mini rework is that his ultimate can last indefinitely. Swain's ultimate will introduce a 3rd resource for him, Demon Power. It'll drain over time, but Swain can replenish this by staying in range of enemy champions. In addition, Swain can recast his ultimate for a nuke damage, but won't prematurely end his ultimate as a result. With this change, players can look for opportune moments to cast Demon Flare without even having to worry about sudden loss of power after doing so. And that concludes our patch 12.8 preview. Like always, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope you're all as excited as I am, and again, keep an eye on our channel because we'll drop the detailed changes very soon. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day. Peace.